Hello, welcome to Card Minds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Pisces reading for the month of October 2021, or whenever you stumble upon this reading and feel you connect with these messages. Let's get started. Pisces, let's see what energies we have for this month of October. Four of Pentacles. Seven of Wands. Pisces, October 2021. Knight of Pentacles. Pisces, October 2021. The Magician. The High Priestess. Pisces, October 2021. The Moon. Pisces. Pisces, October 2021. The Hangman. I do not read reversals. I feel that the energies and the messages come in, positive or negative. I mention that because people have commented on that. Everyone has a different way of reading. Three of Cups. Queen of Swords. Pisces. Pisces. October 2021. Thank you. The Chariot. Wonderful. All right, let's get these cards back in order. So we have the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, the Magician, High Priestess, the Moon, the Hangman, Three of Cups, Queen of Swords, and the Chariot. Wow. Important and interesting month. Pisces, you have as major arcana, as I keep moving these cards around, as major arcana, a Magician, High Priestess, Moon, Hangman, and the Chariot. Wow. Opposite energies, polar opposite energies, and at the same time bringing in energies ending and starting and reinventing. That's exactly what's going on for most signs. The end of a cycle, the end of a long transition into a new cycle, a long transition, trying to focus, trying to re-establish an energy, start a new path, knowing that we have been stuck in in energy of transition, of reinventing oneself, and also months and months of stagnation, of blockages, trying to figure out what we're made of and what these new energies we have, what these new energies are made of, and who we are in this new path, who we are, opening up, waking up to new energies, and how, what this new path is going to look like, what it's going to feel like, and what are we going to make of it. And really, truly, these are transitions that have been going on for months, but heavily in the last 3 months. I want to say June, starting in June, July, August, and September have been huge transition months, huge changes in people's lives, choices to make, decisions to make, opening up and really having to figure out and having to make those bold and important life decisions, because we know things are different and because we know we are different in this awakening, that we are choosing different paths, different ways of thinking. We are not the same. We're not made of the same energies. We are all transitioning and trying to adapt and reinvent ourselves. So yes, you have contradictions as you have the moon. Starting off with the moon, and the Four of Pentacles is rooted by the moon. The Four of Pentacles is keeping that control of life, but keeping that control of finances, staying financially stable, controlling your income, and just hanging tight to make sure you have your finances, you have enough finances, and you pulled through and kept control during the whole world situation. You have hung tight, Pisces. Good for you. It has been difficult. It has been difficult because this world situation threw us off into our dark side. Dark side being our our subconscious, our way of understanding what we're made of, and understanding how this whole situation has transformed us, it's like a rebirth of a different person. And we have to manage, we have to understand and come to terms and adapt and accept what we are, accept what this new situation is, accept what our new life situation is, our new career situation is, our new job, or take it as it is, as it resonates in your journey, because every person is different. Every person is living a different emotions, everybody has a different journey during this interesting but important and also difficult for some people transitions. So yes, you had to dig deep, and you surrendered. I feel like you're surrendered, or you are surrendering finally to the past, finally to your past energies, to who you were before. You understood that it was no longer going to be the same. You understood that you had to reinvent yourself. No matter what, Pisces, you know that you tried. You stayed in control. You hung in there. You understood that you had to set boundaries to keep control and keep going. You might have hung on to a job. You might have hung on to a life situation or a career, right? But it is time. It is time to understand that, you did do soul searching. It has affected you, but you understand now to surrender. The Hangman. The Hangman is about taking a pause, being patient, understanding, taking taking that moment or that time, whatever it represents for you, to let go of that past, to surrender of that past, to surrender that energy, whatever that energy is, whatever that thing is for you. It is different for everybody. You know that you're moving on to a different perspective. You know that you're going on to something different. It feels different. And so the Hangman is there to let you know that it is a period of gestation. It is a period of waiting. And it is also a period of sacrifice, of surrendering to the past, having that patience, having that control, having the, having to wait until those new energies come in. And when they do, to understand that life is no longer the same. It is very personal. Everybody has a different journey. So everybody is living through these situations differently. But it is understanding that it's time to surrender. But look what you're going into. Time to surrender. But then you're celebrating. You're celebrating Three of Cups. Three of Cups is about harmony in your life, celebrating with your friends, celebrating this new life, this new you, who you are. You understand now, after hard work, Knight of Pentacles, slowly but surely you're making it into this new energy. Slowly but surely you have meticulously thought this out, Virgo. It's not like you're out of the blue. No, you have slowly but surely prepared for this moment, right? Especially financially, Pisces. You know that this was a long haul, that you had to understand and try to work step by step, work your way into transformation. You know now, in this month of October, Pisces, that you can, because you conserved your energy, because you were thorough in your thoughts and your way, in your journey, you know now that you have this, you have clarity over this. You have clarity. Sorry. Apologies for this. You have clarity on what is going on. Apologies for that. You have the Queen of Swords. Understanding now what this is all about. Understanding now your new path. Seeing your new path. Seeing you're on point. You're laser focused. It is clear for you. You have clarity over this new step. The Magician. You have everything you need to do this, right? It is time, Pisces. It is time for that transformation. It is time for that new life, that new career, whatever it is, whatever it means for you. It is the start. It is the start, and you now have the energy, the resources, the motivation to start new, right? You know that this is new, and you're energized and you're enthusiastic. You have found your mojo again, because now you understand what it's made of. So you might be starting a new career, or starting, or even if you're not starting a new career or not starting a new life, it doesn't always mean you're moving and you're starting completely new life, new space, new city, new country, new job. No, it is also a personal journey, Pisces. This is a personal journey. You have made sure that you were financially secure. You hung on tightly. You controlled your finances. You saved money for whatever you're starting now. It's now. It's time. You have found your enthusiasm again. And you know that this is a new start for you. Whatever the new start is, comment down below. Let me know what's going on, Pisces. Let me know what your new start is, because this is something you have thoroughly thought of and thoroughly prepared. And you are now determined to push forward. You're determined, the Chariot, to push forward. You have the Magician, complete new enthusiasm and energies, you know, starting something. It's very powerful. It's very powerful, this Magician. It's time. But, and the High Priestess is there to say that, you know, it's higher than you. This is something that is, you had the patience, right? You had the patience, with love, with your, but it's following your intuition, but it's a personal path. It is a personal, really spiritual path that you have gone through, coming out and manifesting something completely new. And determined. Chariot is finding balance. Knowing what you're made of now, knowing what your new self is now, and pushing forward, determined to make this happen. You're moving forward. Whatever it is, whatever you're making happen, whatever you're starting new, because the Magician is starting new. It's the new start of something. Whatever it is for your journey, right? Comment, let me know what you're doing. This is happening. This month, you're starting. This is it. Let's see what this is all about. Let's see what this... Okay, what is this Four of Pentacles on? I wanted to start with the Magician, but I keep getting attracted to this Four of Pentacles. Why is this Four of Pentacles here? Yes, so it has been difficult, disappointments, pessimism, because things have been hard. Life has been hard. You might have had disappointments in your job, in your life, but no matter what, Pisces, you hung on. No matter what, you hung tight. No matter what, you kept those boundaries. You kept those boundaries safe. You kept yourself safe, and you knew that all through this transition, even though it was difficult, you had this. You were in control. You had this. You were never out of control, Pisces. You just had to hang tight through the turbulence, through the worries, right? Why is this Seven of Wands here? Clarify the Seven of Wands for Pisces in this month of October. Yes, victory over, yeah. You hung tight, and you have victory over that. You celebrated the fact that, let's say, for example, I'm always giving these examples, but so many people have gone through these energies that, for example, or you lost your job, or you had to change your job, or you had to take several jobs, or you had to move back home, or had to move cities, or, you know, however it represents for you, however this journey has been for you. You are now leading again. You are celebrating that you have pulled through. You have celebrating that no matter what, you kept everything in control during these hard times. And you're coming and step by step, meticulously, you're coming out. You're preparing to push forward in something completely new. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is someone that thinks things through, that is loyal, that is calm and collected, and gets the job done no matter what. A hard worker. Why is the Knight of Pentacles? You might have taken another job just to make ends meet. You might have taken several jobs. Yes, and you're manifesting, yes, no matter what you have done. You have 2 times the Magician, Pisces. 2 times the Magician. This is the time of your life that you're making this happen. Whatever you're making happen, whatever you want to make happen, and whatever you want this next chapter to be, this is when it's starting. This is when you're getting enthusiasm again, and you're making this happen. And I always say the Magician is manifesting. Manifesting is not sitting on a couch and waiting for things to happen and thinking of them very, very, thinking of it all day and wanting it to happen. Yes, you want things to happen, but the Magician is doing everything we can in our life to make things happen. And then the universe comes out and sort of helps us out. But you have to go, for example, if you want to teach, I don't know why that's coming up. You want to teach, you want to go get a degree, right? Then you want to go, once you get a degree, you want to be moving to close to the school that you want to teach at. Or what do you want to teach? Immerse yourself in what you want to teach. Get closer, get a little job, with kids as you are moving forward if you're teaching kids. Or it is about doing all the steps you need to make it happen and more. And also connect to people that are in the same environment. Try to connect with people that are doing what you want to do, or that can help you do what you want to do. And then you will see magic happen. Put yourself in that space where things can happen, right? People have to know what you want. You have to be with people that are connected to what you want, right? So you have to put yourself in that situation, however it is for you, however you can do it in your world, in your level, on your level, in your environment. For everyone, it's different. But it is about putting all the chances on your side and thinking of everything you can to make it happen. This is what you're doing, Pisces. This is what you're doing. This is what you did. You prepared and manifested these whole months to push forward in your new direction, to be prepared the day of, to put everything on all the chances on your side, to meet the right people, to be in the right place at the right time. This is where it's happening. Wow. Yes, you followed your intuition. You followed what you thought your path was to get to this moment. Fascinating. Magician. Is there one more card on these 2 magicians? Is there one more card on these 2 magicians? Yes. You have the 6 of... I'm going to put these both here. You have the 6 of Cups and the 4 of Swords, which tells me that this magician, this manifestation is either, it can be going back home, nostalgia on the old times, doing something you've wanted to be doing, you've been wanting to do for a long time, or going back to a job or back to a life situation that you really, really enjoy, that you want to feel. You want to feel that that connection again. It's a childhood nostalgia or an old nostalgia of something you have done before or lived before or worked before, and that is, you want to get back into that space. You've manifested to go back into what your, I want to say your happy place is, or your comfort zone is, or whatever it is that you've manifested to. You wanted to feel that joy, that happiness again, almost like a child, right? Feeling that comfort of home again. It can be home, it can be teaching kids, it can be in an environment with children. It's almost an environment of innocence, right? But it can also be going back home or back to your family, back to your tribe, or back to something that you really, really thoroughly loved. And you want to go back to that. It can be a life situation. It can be a job situation, right? And it's something that you have reflected on, that you have rested. You have rested to understand. You took time to think about it, time to meditate on it and realign yourself to understand what you're made of and how you were going to make this happen. That is why you're surrendering. You're surrendering to whatever this life was or this career was. Take it as it is, as it resonates in your journey. Everybody's going through different changes and different energies. But you're really going back to a space that you love, whether it's emotionally or even physically or intellectually. It is something that really, really resonates with you. The moon. It has been dark. It has been difficult. This path has been long. This path, I can see this path within this moon card. It has been so tricky for everyone to find their new path, to understand what this is all made of and why, and how do we transition, and how do we get through this, and what does this all mean, and what is it going to look like when we come out of it? Well, now we're coming out of it, and now each and every one of us is understanding what it's made of, and for everyone it's different. For everyone it's different. Everyone is opening up. Yes, end of that cycle. End of the moon cycle. End of that dark, difficult, foggy cycle where we didn't really understand what this was all about. And some people are not even getting into it. Denial. They don't have this in their life, and they have continued the same thing as if nothing has happened. But not everybody has. And for the people that have, my heart goes out to you. I have felt the same thing. It has been difficult. This is one of the main reasons I started this channel, to try to understand what this was all about and to try to make sense of it. Everybody is living in a different way. Comment down below. Let me know how you went through or are going through this. That cycle is over. You are now entering this energized, enthusiastic, motivated new path. Good for you, Pisces. And I feel like I'm repeating myself a little bit, but it's not about repeating oneself. It's about each person living through this transition, and it has been complicated. But the Hangman is here. Yes, I'm just going to put this right here, the Empress. It's about nurturing oneself, the beauty of life, the beauty of nature, the beauty of love. You can be going back home close to your family. You can be nurturing people, helping people, caring for people, no matter what. This situation now is a new situation with a lot of love, a lot of care around it. You're celebrating that. You can be, I'm going to put this on the Three of Cups. You can be working with kids. You can be going back home. You could be having a child, right? You can be creating something. The Empress is all about creation, about aesthetics, about senses, right? So the feeling of love is beautiful, and the feeling of care and being surrounded by love and being surrounded by people that care about you, that you care about, right? This is what you're celebrating, finding yourself, and you are in the right place, or you're going back to the right place, and that is where you belong. That is where you want to be, whether it's for life or a career change or whatever, however it resonates for you. But you know now that this is your path. You know this is your new path. And you're pushing forward in October. You're going there, whether it's moving houses, moving places. You're going to this, you're starting this new path, whatever it means for you. Yes, there you go. Leaving everything behind and starting whatever that dream is for you. 9 of Cups. Whatever you wished for, it's happening. Whatever deep down, this transition and this complete, this complete resurrection, because I'm really calling this resurrection of a lot of people just resurrecting from the dark into new paths. So whatever you wished for, you're pushing forward in that. Whatever you wanted, whatever this is happening. You're leaving whatever you had behind and you're starting from scratch. You're starting new. But it's something you really, really wanted. 9 of Cups. Wishes coming true. Good for you. Good for you, Pisces. Let's see if there's one last card on this 9 of Cups for Pisces. One last card on this 9 of Cups. Yes. End of, wow, look at this. End of cycle. You're done. You are done with whatever heavy energies you had, whatever soul searching you had to do, whatever disappointments you had to do, pessimism, in the dark, difficult times. You are now entering the Wheel of Fortune. Because you've manifested, because you have put all chances on your side to make this dream come true, now you're moving forward. Energies are now moving forward. You're now finally going to connect the dots, meet the right people. Synchronicities are going to start moving forward. It's exactly what I said in the beginning. Manifesting is about putting all these energies in to make it happen. And that's when the Wheel of Fortune starts moving. It's positive. It's good karma. It's good luck. It's things starting to move again. Being in the right place at the right time. Meeting the right person at the right time. Connections happening out of nowhere to make this dream come true. Beautiful, Pisces. Let's see what this, okay. I just wanted to check if there was one last message for the road. And you have the 7 of Swords, which is leaving whatever wronged you behind. Whoever these people or this person was that wronged you, or that was dishonest, or, that didn't have your back. Leave, surrender those energies, surrender those swords of people that just, disillusioned you or disappointed you. Surrender to that. You're done with that in this October. You're pushing into this new chapter. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did, Pisces. Thank you so much for all your likes, your shares, your subscribes. I am now over 2,000 subscribed, so thank you so much for that, Pisces. You're up there with a few signs, right? Top 3 in pushing this little channel forward, so I thank each and every one of you for that. If you enjoyed this reading and you've never watched any of my readings before, if this is the first time, you might want to check out the end of year focus, October, November, December career focus. There are great energies there. You might get a few messages out of that. And there's also September, but all transitions have been huge since the month of June. So you might want to check out some of those readings. Thank you so much for watching, Pisces. Take care. Bye-bye.